Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to get you clarity on if your special person, whether it's your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, do they miss you, especially if you are currently in minimal to no contact. So we're going to find out if they miss you, what are they feeling about you, what would they specifically say to you from their higher self? And do they intend to take any actions towards you in this near future? So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's part of this incredible family. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe and get active in the comment section, because literally I feel like if you've come here for the first time, you have come home. We are an incredibly supportive community. I know sometimes it can feel very lonely on this journey. So make sure that you get the support that you need here. So today I have 3 options for you. Make sure that you are gentle with yourself, because this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate. But if you're at that point where you just feel heartbroken, emotionally exhausted, you just don't know where you stand, you need clarity and answers, then I recommend that you have the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I absolutely love connecting with you in person on video call, right? It's so healing, it's so transformative, and you can get all of your questions answered by spirit right there in the moment. I also offer video recorded readings. So if, again, you'd like to know what is going on, outside of a general reading, specifically in your situation, then you can go to livetarot.com/readings and find out more. Okay, so take a deep breath. See which of these you feel most guided to. You can pick number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate for you. So for group number 1, we have Red Garden. For group number 2, we have A Long Way Home. And for group number 3, we have House of Flowers. So go ahead and make your selection, and we will get started here with Red Garden. All right, group number 1 who chose Red Garden. Let's see. So if you've been in minimal to no contact, do they miss you? What is going on with your special person? We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so to me, that is an immediate answer to the question, do they miss you? Yes. Knight of Cups. Absolutely, yes. We have the 6 of Diamonds, which is the pentacles in this deck. And we have the 7 of Diamonds or Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like, yes, this person right now is really regretting if they have lost you, if there's been some sort of separation. I feel like they are really regretting that right now. I feel like they're coming into an awareness of the fact that maybe they took you for granted, right? Like they weren't appreciative of what they had with you until it was too late. I think they are also realizing, whether there's a separation or some sort of maybe temporary break, I think that time where they don't have your energy in their life, okay? Because all of this, right, as we know, spiritually is all about the exchange of energies, right, between you and that person. So I feel like if your energy has been withdrawn from this person's life, I think that space, that absence, that loss is what is making them realize that they took you for granted while you were there. Okay, they may have been very slow in their appreciation of you. They may have been much more of a taker than a giver. Okay, so you may have put up with this for a while, group number one. I feel like you really did give to this person, and you gave with an open heart, and this person received. But I feel like at some point with the Six of Pentacles, they did not reciprocate at the same level that you were giving. Okay, so they were not giving back to you in the same way that you were giving to them. So you may have given them a lot of love, a lot of attention, a lot of nurturing. You may have really been there for this person. And what you found maybe over some period of time is they would give, but then it would stop. They would give a little and then they would stop. They would move forward one step and then they would move back 2 steps. So I feel like this person is realizing that there was so much that wasn't equal. Okay, it was all one-sided in the sense that they got used to taking and not giving back. And so they understand that they've really lost a lot, but I feel like they need right now, they actually are benefiting right now from the fact that they have lost you, because I think they needed this wake-up call. Okay, they needed this wake-up call to see, wait a second, you know, I took a lot from you. I should have given back. That's why we're getting this Knight of Cups. It's almost like you may even feel like it's too little too late. Like now they're like wanting to come to you and give you something, you know. Again, this is a slower moving energy, but if you see this person on their horse with that cup, right, they're like, the horse is not like running, right? It's like, you know, taking one step at a time, and they understand that maybe they were too slow to move forward. Maybe they were too held back by their own issues or fears or whatever it was, and now it's almost like it's too little too late. It's almost like they're ashamed or embarrassed to say, hey, I want to offer you this cup of love, but is it too late now because I know that I did not, you know, that I didn't do you right. Okay, I did you wrong because we were building something. 7 of Diamonds. I feel like group one, you really believed that you guys were building something strong, building something solid. You were really committed. You were planting the seeds. You really felt, if you look at this beautiful image here, like, see, this person has planted the seeds and now it's all blooming. See, they feel like the work that they did has led to the blooming of these flowers. So it's a really beautiful energy, and I feel like this person is now feeling the loss of what could have bloomed, right? That you thought it would, and so you did your best to make that happen. And that is so great. Like, you should be proud of yourself, group one, for all the efforts that you have made. So if you have to walk away from this forever because you deserve better, then at least you have no regrets. You know that you did everything in your power for this person. So you should be very proud of yourself. You should feel very worthy, regardless of what this person's actions were. So I feel like they're also experiencing now the loss of what could have been. Okay, so they definitely miss you. They definitely miss, you know, everything that all the love, care, nurturing that they received from you. See, distant thunder, clear the air. So again, I'm getting this energy from this person that they have a lot of regrets, and that they would very much want to clear the air with you. And I'm wondering if there was some sort of miscommunication. I feel like there might have been something that was not communicated, or something that was communicated wrong. There might have been a misunderstanding, a miscommunication. Maybe somebody blocked you, or you blocked each other before it could be cleared up. So there may be something here that you guys need to know the truth about. Maybe there's something here that you don't know, and the air needs to be cleared, as in there's something here that might be in the dark. If you look at these dark clouds and you look at this lightning, I feel like maybe for some of you there was some sort of a tower moment. This also gives me a tower energy, because look, this person's in a tower watching this. There's another tower here. So I feel like maybe there was a tower moment that happened. Maybe something happened abruptly in this relationship. I'm feeling for some of you, you almost feel like today you were together, like yesterday you were together and today you're not. And you're like, wait a second, how did this just come from nowhere? So whatever this was, it may have led to some sort of a mutual separation or mutual blocking, because something happened that just triggered something. And now both of you are wondering, okay, can we clear the air? There's something here that still needs to be discussed. There are things here that still need to be talked about. See, planting seeds. So again, this is another repetition of that Seven of Pentacles energy, right? It's the same thing, planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. So I feel like both of you feel like you have something special, okay? That you've never met anybody like this before. You have a special connection, a special bond. And that if you can just continue to plant these seeds together, it can definitely bloom into something. But something here in your person's behavior has to change. And also take a look at your own, right? I always, I always say it takes two hands to clap in every relationship, right? There's always something we can also improve on. If the other person, and I know many people leave comments saying, oh, this person did this to me and did that to me and did that, well, they were this, they were that. If they were that bad, then you should walk away, right? If they were that bad, then you should walk away. But if you feel like, and they feel like, no, there was something here. We mutually feel like maybe we screwed up phase one of this, but there is still something here and we both want to work on planting these seeds, then that is the time. That is when your soil is going to be fertile. Believe in your good luck. Beautiful. See? So I feel like this person also very much feels like you are their good luck charm. You know, like you coming into their life has been a beautiful, wonderful thing. So again, it's the same energy of like, I didn't appreciate you until you were gone. I really screwed this up. I want to clear the air. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of positivity here. This person has a lot of positive feelings about you, but I do feel that there's something between the two of you that needs to be addressed. Okay, if you want to come back together, which I feel both of you may, then there's something here that you guys need to talk about. There's something here that maybe you guys are not talking about, because sometimes what happens and what seems to be very common in relationships, and I've, learned this through years of research, experience, thousands of tarot readings, thousands of private readings, sometimes even with couples, that oftentimes it's the communication. It's not that you don't love one another. It's not that you don't want to be together. It's communication. Sometimes there are things that you're afraid to talk about. So you feel like you're just going to put it on the back burner and hope that it resolves itself and ignore it. But sometimes those things come back. And between you, look at this, summon courage and self-confidence, competition. I'm wondering if you guys had some sort of competitive energy between the two of you, or were there power struggles? This could indicate competition between viewpoints or opinions, mindsets, and power struggles. Like, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, you're right. No, you're right. Right. So I feel like there might be something here between the two of you that you guys just didn't want to talk about because it became a power struggle, or, something like that needs to be talked about, that needs to be brought into the light of day. So let's see what they would say to you. What would they say to you from their higher self? The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. Okay, wow. So this person is definitely going through a time of jealousy right now. They're afraid that if you've moved on with somebody else. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. So see, I feel like this is also mutual. I feel like the two of you do have tremendous potential to come back together here if you're in separation. But I feel like maybe both of you need to work on yourselves and work with each other to do that, because there was definitely some sort of a tower moment that can be fixed, that can be talked about, right? If you're open and honest and willing to do it. Our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. Yeah, so remember, I felt like from the beginning that you guys really did share this very unique, unusual, and beautiful bond that was very unique to the two of you. You have a camaraderie, you have a connection that is definitely worth exploring here. So let's take a look at what might be their next actions. And if you could hit that subscribe button, I would so appreciate it. It's free to you, but it literally helps this channel so much. So thank you. Okay, so there is a timing around this relationship, and I feel like that timing is now coming into fruition for you guys, okay? So if you guys have been in this, little to no contact for a while, remember I said in the beginning, I felt like maybe this person needed that time. They needed to feel your absence, right? They needed to feel, wait a second, you know what? I did not appreciate what I had until it was gone. And that's why I feel like maybe that time of them not feeling your energy or your energy not being in their life is actually useful. So that timing is now coming to, its results, which is good because that's what we want, right? So beautiful. I think this person very much wants a breakthrough and a transformation in this connection with you. I think that they want to work this out. I think that there are things that you guys haven't talked about that might be like difficult conversations, ones that make you uncomfortable. But I feel like, again, the time is coming to have that conversation, whatever it is, and to be bold. Don't be afraid, of saying what your truth is. Don't be afraid of speaking your mind, your truth, and sharing your true emotions. Because see, you guys may have the main issue between you might just be your beliefs. They might just be, again, that going back to that competition, power struggle, disagreements, right? Not wanting to share how you truly think or feel. I feel like Spirit is saying for you, Group 1, that you can absolutely work this out. It's a matter of your beliefs, but it's time. It's time to share what you truly think and feel and not be afraid, okay? So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, I recommend the live reading experience. You can check that out at livetarot.com/readings. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've used in this reading. Actually, they are great problem solvers for when you have urgent questions at home. You can also order the beautiful manifesting piece, the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace. It's so wonderful for calling in new love or to just manifest a union or reunion with that special person. Also, make sure you check out the Live Cozy collection. These are just beautiful high vibe household items that keep you in a state of joy. So make sure that you check out all of the magic at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. Group 2 that chose this image. Let's see if you've been in little to no contact. Do they miss you? And what are they thinking and feeling about you? So we have the King of Swords. Okay, so this tells us that you are definitely on this person's mind. Okay, so let's see what else. They're definitely thinking of you. 9 of Cups. Okay, they're definitely thinking about what is going on in this connection. How do they truly feel? What makes them happy? I feel like they're pondering Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this person, I feel like I have to be honest here. I'm not getting a huge energy of missing, but what I am getting is an energy of somebody who is a little bit more emotionally shut down and is not in tune with their emotions so much, okay? So oftentimes what happens is that, we may miss somebody, we may feel a loss, but the way we cope with it, is by deferring, okay? It's by like denying. So I'm getting the energy of like a denial here, okay? So I'm not getting the energy of this person sitting there, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. I'm getting more the energy of I'm in pain and I do miss you, but I choose to repress it, okay? So this is a very repressive energy. So you may be dealing with a person group too who maybe has a hard time expressing their emotions. Maybe they have a hard time when they feel very deep and intense emotions. They don't know what to do with those emotions. And so they tend to push them down. So when you were in a relationship with this person, or if you still are, but you're struggling, keep in mind that this person may definitely have issues processing emotions, okay? They may shut down when things get tough in a relationship. It may take them time to come out and share their emotions. They may also be very guarded about their emotions, right? So I feel like this person definitely has some sort of air of mystery. Okay, so you might feel, or you might have always felt, that this person is a bit mysterious, okay? They may come off as someone who is very organized, very logical, very practical. This person might be very successful in what they do. They might be somebody who has responsibilities, who does well in the material world, but may struggle when it comes to their emotional side. So you might have been surprised as you got to know this person. Wow, like they're so good in everything they do, but they struggle with like even saying I love you. Like it may take them a long time to say I love you. So I feel like this person is thinking of you obsessively at this time. So in their mind, they're just going over and over and over whatever happened between the two of you. The ups, the downs, the good times, the bad times. And if you have broken up, I feel like this person is thinking a lot about the breakup, and they're going over in their minds like everything that happened, what made you guys break up, why did this happen, all of the scenes. They're playing it out in their mind, and it's causing them a lot of pain. And then they are trying to repress that pain. They're trying to shove that pain down and just kind of focus on what makes them happy. So I feel like this is the way this person copes with emotional pain, right? Like everybody deals with emotional pain differently, right? Some people need to just feel it, and the more they feel it and the more they just wallow in it for a while, they heal, or it starts to pass, or they start to feel better. Other people don't know how to deal with the pain. They don't know how to deal with their heart being broken. So they try to shove it down and they try to replace it with other things. So this person may be partying right now. They may be going out with their friends. They may be distracting themselves. They may be drinking too much. They might be just like doing behaviors right now that are going to mask their pain because they don't know how to deal with it. So they keep themselves distracted by other things. Okay, so this person right now, this is not for everybody, but for some of you, if this person has social media, you might be seeing them, being very active. You might see them like in one place today and another place tomorrow, doing this, doing that, going out. You might see like all these like, different things, but I feel like it's them trying to forget their pain because the pain is very severe. Okay. So I feel like they're also trying to mask their pain or shove down their pain by trying to just move forward in their material life. So again, I feel like this person doesn't do well with emotions, and this is their challenge from the universe. I feel like this person, source and spirit is challenging them that, hey, maybe it is time for you to start being more connected to your emotion and not just putting it down. Maybe it's time for you to start being more emotionally vulnerable. So you may have noticed when you were with this person that they have a hard time being intimate or vulnerable. Like they're not comfortable talking about, maybe their past, their childhood wounds, things that have hurt them. Maybe they're very guarded about, talking about their life. That's why I'm getting like this energy of mystery from this person. They can be mysterious. And the way they handle things is to just simply like, let me move forward. Let me move on. So they may have left a lot of stuff in their past in the dust. I get the energy that whenever something goes wrong in this person's life, they handle it by just saying, okay, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. They don't actually take the time to become emotionally open to fixing this, right? And it's not just you. I think they do this in every part of their life. See, begin now, take your first step. So I feel like this person, there's something about you, group 2, that is different. Okay, so you might just be the spark of change, right? You might just be the person or the relationship that makes them finally open their eyes and make them want to take the first step to being more emotionally open and more emotionally available. Okay, because look at this. You see how there's a path leading here to like all these beautiful blooming farmlands, right? Like this is where like the crops are blooming. This is where, seeds have been planted and now they're growing into something beautiful. But in order to get to this place, you have to be on this path. You have to be on this road and you have to be open to it. You have to be a traveler on the road of your own emotions. And I feel like this person has never really taken that path, right? They've never taken the road to where their emotions come out. Okay. They're very repressed. So I feel like this person, if you are separated at this time, they're starting to at least a little bit come around to this idea of maybe it's time for me to open up emotionally. Maybe I've been too repressed. Maybe, this is not working out for me because I just end up alone and heartbroken. See, taking action. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. So beautiful. Here's another energy of your person perhaps taking action towards doing what needs to be done in order to open themselves up to you. Because again, I feel like you might have experienced this person as very closed off. Group 2, you might have been frustrated with this person. Like you just don't feel like they ever open up properly. And you feel that they're a good person. You feel that they have a good heart. There's something between the two of you. You feel like you have a bond, but it just always felt like you're hitting your head against a wall after a certain point, right? Like they can only open up to a certain point, and after that, they're very closed off. But I feel like, again, there's something about you that is different. There's something about you that is sparking something within them that maybe I need to do things differently this time. Maybe I'm just playing the same pattern again and again and again. See, clear your mind. So again, I feel like this person, see, King of Swords energy. This person is very mind oriented, okay? They're not good at opening up their heart space. And it's interesting how we're seeing this again and again in this reading. So this person's challenge through this connection with you is finally Spirit saying, look, this person, you, group 2, are wonderful for you. If you were to finally clear the mind, let it go, and open up the heart. Right? They need to open up the heart. And I feel like that's where that begin now, that new beginning, that new path is. Is this little to no contact situation finally showing them that they need to open up their heart? Because see, confrontation, pick your battles wisely. So I feel like this person at some point is going to need to talk to you. At some point, there will be a confrontation between the two of you. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like this word is it's more of like, this is not a battle. This is not a fight, right? But I feel like they're going to have to confront their feelings. And that's what this confrontation energy is all about. And I feel like as much as they may be trying to push down their feelings for you, those feelings are not going away. So the more they're not going away, the more your person needs to confront these feelings. And I feel like that time is coming where they can't just forget you. They can't just move on like they did with other people. You know, when other relationships failed, they just, Knight of Diamonds, they just moved on. They never confronted their own feelings. So let's see what they would say to you. I should have believed in you. You always had my best interests at heart. Yeah, see? They didn't believe in you. They didn't believe in these emotions. For some reason, they didn't fully open up to them. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. So take that as it resonates. For some of you, this may have been a very close friendship. It may have started this way, right? But again, for some of you, this person is so emotionally closed off that they may have kept you as a very close friend. Even though they have feelings for you, they're not able to show them. Our love, oh, see, there you go. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. There you go. Okay. So for some of you, this person, I just feel like has a problem with intense emotions. So let's see if they're going to be taking any actions. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free to you. You have no idea how much it helps me. So thank you for your support. See? They're going to come to you and say, I did not appreciate you. I am so sorry. I did not appreciate what I had with you. I felt very emotionally shut down. I did not handle my emotions well. I feel like that is where that, it's interesting because when you practice gratitude, and not just for things or events in your life, but for people that you love, when you are grateful and you appreciate, that's what opens up your heart space energy, right? So I feel like this is a beautiful way to show us that maybe they're coming out of their mind and coming into their heart space more. Yeah, see, they're going to tell you, you are my home. Again, another heart space energy card. I love this. Look at the transition from all like thought to, oh, you are my home. You are my, heart. You're cozy, warm, secure. I want to feel that with you, because definitely this person has a little bit of a colder energy, not because they're not a good person, but just because, again, they don't open up their heart. And now it's time, look at this, to appreciate you, to feel that you are their home. And what that home means is all about the heart. Home is where the heart is. Oh my gosh, beautiful. So they're going to tell you, you are my soulmate. I am so sorry. We were meant to be together. I need to start opening up my heart. Love this. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, I highly recommend the live reading experience. You can also have video recorded. That's at livetarot.com/readings. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers at home. They answer your urgent questions right there when you need answers. You can also order the beautiful Blessed Twin Flame necklace. I love this. It's such a beautiful manifesting piece to unite or reunite with that special person or call in new love. Make sure to also check out the Live Cozy collection of beautiful just household items you can use in your everyday life that keep you in a state of high vibe and joy. So make sure you go to livetarot.com, check out all of the magic there. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. All right, group 3 that chose this image. Let's see. If you've been in minimal to no contact, do they miss you, and what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? So we have the Emperor. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Knight of Crystals, which is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this person has had some time. Maybe for some of you, this separation has been going on for a little while. And this person has definitely, maybe the reason for this separation or the reason for what has happened here may have been because this person was very stubborn, okay? They could be somebody who's a bit on the bossier side, somebody who feels they have a vision for how they want things to be, somebody who feels like, you know, a little bit of that, you know, I want to have a bit more say or kind of more control in a relationship. And I'm not saying that that is something that they are very, you know, deliberate about. This could be a subconscious thing. This could be like an indirect thing where they almost don't even, you know, they don't see it that way. They don't understand it that way, but maybe their behavior comes out that way. So they may be a little bit stubborn. There may have been some sort of an argument or separation. This person may have been definitely like sulking. I'm getting the energy of being grumpy, sulking, pouting, you know, holding a little bit of a grudge. This person can do that. I feel like in their energy, when they feel that their ego has been hurt or their pride has been hurt, they can definitely be the kind of person who deflects, the kind of person who goes off into their own corner to kind of lick their wounds, right, with this Four of Swords. So this person that you're dealing with, group 3, they are definitely somebody who can be a bit on the touchy side, right? So they may act like they're very strong on the outside, but they may also be sensitive and touchy on the inside, and their ego may get kind of, you know, their ego may feel threatened. Their ego may feel threatened easily. And when their ego is threatened, or something happens that makes their ego feel bad or hurts their pride, they go into hibernation mode, Four of Swords. So this is very much hibernation mode. This is very much, I need to go into my own cave. I need to withdraw into the privacy of my own heart, my own space, my own mind, and I need to think things over. Okay, so I feel like this person has definitely, if there's been silence between the two of you, this person has definitely been in the think things over, Four of Swords type of energy. And I feel like while they have been doing that, that is when they are coming now to the conclusion that, you know what, I do miss you. I do miss you. I do want to be with you. And the reason why we're getting that, group 3, is because of this Knight of Crystals or Knight of Wands. Okay, so this tells us that there is an energy of movement. There is a desire, a passion. Okay, it's interesting because these are not as passionate. I mean, the Emperor can be passionate about, you know, their own desires, their own opinions and things like that. But it's not like passionate in terms of like their heart space. Whereas this is more finally coming into that momentum energy. Like, okay, you know, I have, you know, kept myself silent for a while. I have like, you know, shut down my emotions for a while. Four of Swords, I've gone into this hibernation mode. This is very mental energy. I've kind of been very much in my mental energy. But as I think, as I ponder, I'm beginning to think that I made a mistake. Maybe I should rush back here. Maybe I should contact you sooner rather than later. Maybe I should do something to take action, because this is something that, you know, I thought, oh, you know, with my pride and ego, I thought, okay, I can let this go, but maybe I really can't. That Four of Swords, maybe that time, that space is showing them, maybe I really can't. See, finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. So I feel like this person has definitely kind of, if they have been silent for a while, group 3, I do feel like they have been trying to find some place within their heart, something deeper within themselves. Maybe this separation has caused them to ask better questions. Maybe the separation or the silence or no contact has made them, you know, feel like you were their sanctuary, right? Like that being with you connected them to something deeper, greater than themselves. Being with you connected them to something that is deeper than their own mind, right? That it showed them a world beyond just the confines of their constant mental energy, right? There's something about you that expanded their world. Being with you, loving you, having this bond with you definitely led to some sort of spiritual evolution or expansion for this person. They found their sanctuary with you. They definitely were starting to feel things much more deeper. They were starting to ask better questions. They were starting to have some sort of a breakthrough where they could feel like there's something outside of their own ego and outside of their own mind, right? So I feel like this person in this time of no contact may have been coming to that conclusion that, you know what, you were my sanctuary. I found something deep within myself by being with you. And I don't want to give that up so easily. You know, I may be out of touch now, but I may not want to give that up so easily. See, coming into power, I step into my power boldly and confidently. So I feel like there's a shift happening here with this person where I think in their regular life, like in their work, in their material life, they are in their power, and I feel like that's what they rely on, right? Like to them, being the emperor in their other aspects of their life is very comforting to them. It makes them feel like they have a sense of control. It makes them feel like they are powerful. It makes them feel like they have influence. But I think what this separation is causing your person to understand is that they really don't know how to step into their power when it comes to romance, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to their heart. Maybe they're not as good at stepping into their power in that situation. So I feel like they're really coming around to this idea that, wait, you know, I feel strong in every aspect of my life, but I realize that I am weak when it comes to my heart. I am weak in relationships. Maybe it's time for me to step into a better energy. Maybe it's time for me to work on my emotions. See, take a breather. So I feel like this person, whatever break has happened between the two of you, whether it's a breakup, whether it's a stepping away, whether it's just a, you know, temporary kind of like, you know, I need a breather, which is also that Four of Swords. I feel like these are two of the same, very similar energies. I feel like this person may have needed that time to step back and take a bigger picture look at all of this, and to definitely look at their own emotions from that bigger picture, from the point of like, okay, am I really empowering myself? You know, am I making the right choices? So I think, excuse me, I think, oh, my allergies are getting so worse. I think that with this Four of Swords and this take a breather and whatever this hibernation mode this person has gone into, I think they're really thinking about what choices that they make when it comes to their emotional life. I think they're thinking about what choices they've made when it comes to you. And I think they're feeling a lot of pain around the choices that they made, Group 3, about you. And they're beginning to realize that maybe they didn't make the best choices. Maybe they didn't make the right choices. Maybe they chose their mind and their ego over their heart and their emotions. You know, I feel like they're finally starting to understand that, yeah, they might be an emperor in other places, but they're really not an emperor when it comes to their heart. Like, they're not in charge of their heart. They're not connected to their heart. They're more connected to their kind of brain and mind and kind of intellectual or intelligent energy. So let's see what they would say to you. And if you could hit that subscribe button if you haven't so far, it is absolutely free to you, but it helps me so much. So thank you for your support. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. Yeah, so, you know, ego, right? So I feel like after this Four of Swords kind of period, this person, see, wants to reach out, but maybe their ego has been keeping them from doing so. You are the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know now that it's true. See, this one is very much in alignment with what we've been seeing, right? A confirmation here that, you know, you are the love of their life, but maybe their emotions were too shut down. Maybe their ego was too strong for them to see that until they went into that silence or that space of being alone. It hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. So take that as it resonates. For some of you, maybe this person is observing you from afar right now. Maybe they're watching you somehow. They're trying to figure out what's going on with your life. And maybe to them it appears that, you know, you're living a vibrant, full life and you've moved on without them. So let's see, what would they wish to do next? Are there actions that they want to take? Yeah. Okay. So this is a special message, right? If you are watching this for a divine masculine, I feel this person may want to tell you that, yeah, you know, sometimes I can be a stubborn masculine. I can be that emperor's energy. You know, I made a mistake. Sometimes I'm too much in my masculine energy and I'm not opening up to my heart space, right? Like sometimes if you're too much into this masculine energy, it can be a little bit of a block from blocking in the feminine, you know, from being softer. I feel like this person needs to soften the edges. They may have certain edges that need to be softened around them. And I feel like they want to do that now. I feel like they realize that maybe they've just been a little harsh, a little bit harder energy, you know, a little bit too rigid or too unromantic, you know, too businesslike maybe. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. So we're getting feminine and masculine energy here. So I feel like whichever one you are, I feel like there is a balance coming back. I feel like whoever this person is, whether they are masculine or feminine, I feel like they are seeking to find some sort of balance because they've been heavy on one energy or the other. Right? And for those of you who are a feminine watching for your masculine, I feel like this masculine does want you to know you are my feminine. I need feminine energy to soften me up. I'm too harsh sometimes. You know, I need your beautiful feminine love and magic to soften me up because maybe I've been too much of a hard ass. You know, I feel like that's the energy. Yeah, so I feel like this person really wants to come back into your life with that Knight of Wands energy. And I feel like this time they want to really enjoy. They want to let loose, let go, have fun, go out with friends, go out with people you care about, spend time with family, be part of a community and just loosen up and relax. There's a much more of a relaxing energy that is coming through here in terms of their next actions or what they want to do towards you, because this is very rigid, right? This is very rigid energy. I feel like they've realized that it's time for them to start taking a breath, relaxing into this more heart space, romantic, beautiful flowing energy. I love it. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, I highly recommend the live reading experience. You can also have the video experience, and that is at livetarot.com/readings. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created. These are great problem solvers at home for when you need immediate answers to your questions. You can also order the beautiful manifesting piece, the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace. It is wonderful for bringing on union, reunion, or manifesting new love into your life. And you can also check out the Live Cozy collection. These are just household things that keep you in joy and high vibe. So make sure you go to livetarot.com, check out all the magic there. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.